I'm detecting Covenant movement outside the access ways. Activating motion tracker. Let's find a safe exit. We're too close. We need to find another route. Motion tracker shows all clear. Wait. We need to get through that door, but it's been damaged by an explosion.
Over there! They're everywhere!
It looks like the Covenant wanted to catch you napping. We're coming in too fast! Chief? Chief, can you hear me? At last! Are you alright? Can you move? The others. The impact. There's nothing we can do. Warning. I've detected multiple Covenant dropships on approach. I recommend moving into those hills. If we're lucky, the Covenant will believe that everyone aboard this lifeboat died in a crash. Alert! Covenant dropship inbound. They must be looking for survivors. I recommend immediate evasion. I'm reading a lifeboat beacon over the next hill. We should check to see if there are any survivors.
Look! A Mach 5! Thank God, Master Chief. I thought we were in real trouble.
It's a mess, sir. We're scattered all over this valley. We called for evac, but until you showed up, I thought we were cooked.
Don't worry, Sergeant.
We'll stay here until evac arrives.
Heads up! I got a Covenant dropship heading in. Over here!
Can't hide from me. I'm away. Firing! Someone take that out! Covering fire!
Look sharp! Covenant dropship on approach! I could use some help over here! Uh-oh! Another bandit dropping in behind us! They're trying to flank us!
Fire in the hole! Firing! Firing! Hold your fire!
How'd that feel? Cover fire! Pulling back, Marine!
There's more where that came from!
Do it! That'll teach him.
Yeah, great. Look, there he is!
What the?
Over here!
Got me.
Does anyone see him?
More here.
Fire in the hole! Bitch!
I got one!
You know. Going in.
I'm on it!
This is Pelican Echo 419. Anybody reading me? Repeat. Any UNSC personnel respond. Roger, Echo 419. This is Fire Team Charlie. We read you. Is that you, Foehammer? Roger, Fire Team Charlie. Good to hear from you. Foehammer, we need transportation to the command shuttle. I'm on my way.
Look, more lifeboats. They're coming in fast. If those lifeboats make it down, the Covenant are going to be right on top of them.
Foehammer, we need you to disengage your Warthog. The Master Chief and I are going to see if we can save some soldiers. Roger, Cortana. Okay, Charlie Team, Warthog deployed. Saddle up and give 'em hell. Roger, Foehammer. stand by to evac survivors and transport them to safety.
That's affirmative. Echo 419 staying on station. Bullhammer out.
This cave is not a natural formation. Someone built it, so it must lead somewhere. I've hacked into the Covenant battle network. We're actually broadcasting tactical data on unencrypted channels. We should show them who they're dealing with. Master Chief, I'm going to use your suit's transcom system to monitor their chatter. There's new traffic on the Covenant battle network. A lot more crew made it off the Autumn than I had predicted. The captain really gave them hell. If we can find Captain Keyes and the other survivors, we have a chance to coordinate an effective resistance. Maybe they took cover in that structure. Let's check it out. We should search the interior of those structures before we leave.
I'm going after him.
I got you covered.
I've called for an evac.
Roger that. Marines, assemble for evac. Pronto.
That was me, my bad. Not me, fool! You're in my line of fire!
come in.
We read you, Echo 419. We have survivors and need immediate dust-off.
Roger, Cortana. On my way. I've spotted additional lifeboats in your area. One near a rock slide, and another near the head of the river. Hard to see from my altitude, but it looks like there are more survivors.
Acknowledged. We're on our way.
There's some Marines hiding in the hills above the structure.
Mark 5!
Call in a dropship to pick them up.
No more!
Echo 419 to Cortana. Foehammer's on station and ready for another pickup.
Affirmative, Foehammer. We're ready for dust-off. Approach when ready. We're going to look for the last lifeboat, Echo 419. Good luck.
Warning. I picked up reports that the Covenant has located and secured the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. The good news is the captain is still alive. The bad news is that the Covenant have captured the entire surviving command crew. Let's hurry and find the final lifeboat so we can link up with the rest of the survivors. Survivors detected. Marines are concealed in those rocks.
Watch it! He jumped in front of me, mate!
Does anyone see him?
That's what I'm talking about. Looks dead
This way!
to me.
This way!
New traffic on the Covenant BattleNet. I found Captain Keyes. He's being held on a Covenant cruiser, the Truth and Reconciliation, a ship I disabled before we abandoned the Autumn. The Truth and Reconciliation touched down on a desert plateau roughly 300 kilometers upspin. There's our ride. Get aboard and let's get out of here.
Welcome aboard, Master Chief. Ready for dust-off.
We should move out, Lieutenant, and then we'll need your help on a rescue mission. The enemy has captured Captain Keyes and are holding him aboard one of their cruisers, the Truth and Reconciliation. The ship is currently holding position approximately 300 meters above the other end of this plateau.
So how do we get inside the ship if it's in the air? The Corps issued me a rifle, not wings.
There's a gravity lift that ferries troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. That's our ticket in.
Once we get inside the ship, I should be able to lock on to the tracking signal from Captain Keyes' neural implants.
Hit 'em, Marines! Go, go, go! The Corps ain't paying us by the hour!
Stick to the higher ground to the right. We should be able to recon the Covenant position without being spotted. I've detected Covenant stationary guns near the next cross. I recommend using your sniper rifle to take out the gunners while I call for Marine support.
Let him have it!
Covenant forces detected up ahead. The path up on the left should let us sneak up around. Cortana to Fire Team Charlie. Move up on the left. You should be able to flank the enemy.
Roger that.
Cortana to Echo 419. Requesting reinforcements at our position.
Roger, Cortana. Echo 419 on approach.
Alert! Covenant dropships are inbound.
Frag out! Don't like that!
some more?
Get down!
Nice one!
My fault.
Ah, I'm hit!
This area is clear. No hostiles present. Marines, secure the ground lint to prepare for boarding. Yes, sir! Whoa!
We're in. I've got a good lock on the Captain's CNI transponder. No Covenant defenses detected.
What? There's no Covenant here. Think maybe nobody's home. Oh!
Contact! Lots of contact!
No Covenant. You had to open your mouth.
Firing!
Whoa!
Cover me!
Go, go, go! We don't have a chance.
Frag out! My fault.
Hold the fire! Let me get that for you.
What the?
Ow!
Out of my way, mate!
Get up so I can kill you again. Oof. Sorry. That'll teach him.
All right. Let's find it. There it is. They won't mess with us again.
Oh, yeah. Do you see him? No sign of him.
Area secure, sir. We better keep moving. How about that door?
I smell one.
Wait. That's the locked door down there. The Marines are waiting on the other side. The controls to open it must be somewhere in this room.
Keep it up! Fire in the hole! Ow, the bird, man! Ow, man! Fire in the hole! Fire!
Area secure, sir. We better keep moving. How about that door?
I see one.
Wait. That's the locked door down there. The Marines are waiting on the other side. The controls to open it must be somewhere in this room.
going to access the Covenant BattleNet and locate an override code to open a door. Working on it.
I'd like to see you crack 128,000-bit modulated encryption key.
They're everywhere!
Got it. The door is open. Everyone should move through now. I can't guarantee that it won't lock again when it closes.
This way! This way!
I'm going to call for reinforcements. There's no sense going in with anything less than full strength.
Cortana to Foehammer. We need additional support troops. We're going to open the shuttle bay door again. Move in and drop off reserve troops on my signal.
I copy, Cortana. Echo 419, standing by for your signal.
More enemies! Be careful!
We should head back to the shuttle bay and call for evac.
Good luck! The cavalry has arrived! I'm gonna get us by the shoot you down! I'm going after him, come on! Don't let him get away! Does anyone see him? Oz, there's not a bloody thing! We're clear! Firing! I had that one! Sorry. What was that? They killed him!
We made it.
Cortana to Echo 419. We have the captain and need extraction on the double.
Negative, Cortana. I've been engaged by Covenant air patrols, and I'm having a tough time shaking them. You'll be better off finding your own ride. Sorry.
Acknowledged, Foehammer. Cortana out.
Air support is cut off, Captain. We need to hold here until she can move in.
Oh man, we're trapped in here. We're screwed. We're screwed, man.
Stow the belly aching, soldier. Remember, you're a leatherneck. Cortana, if you and the Chief can get us into one of those Covenant dropships, I can fly us out of here.
Yes, Captain. There's a Covenant dropship still docked.
Over there!
And we are back. My little break there is over. I spent the you see, this take, well, not take, it's all one take, but I took a break in between. The difference here is that
I believe that what they call the silent
um,
cartographer is somewhere under this
not the
island.
difference, oh my
The
gosh.
cartographer is a map room that will
I can't
lead
do any
us to
retakes, so I
Halo's
have to
control
leave that
center.
all in, but
The island has multiple
I actually
structures and installations.
took like
One of them can be
2 to 3 days before doing this, because I was too busy editing and like just recording stuff. Simply put, I'm now done with all the Halo games on easy difficulty. I'm currently working on CE on Legendary. That's getting annoying, but hey, I set myself up for this challenge. I think this is mostly just a test challenge than anything to show you guys that I am willing to do whatever challenges you give me. I did also mention at the beginning of this video, I looked back on the recording that I did in fact say that the video would be coming out soon after this one. It's not. It's probably going to take like weeks before it comes out because I have to do a lot of games. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, I think I'm trying to find the unbind for the for shoot. Yeah, I think I'm trying to find unbind for shoot. I found it, but then I was like, you know what? I don't know why. I just kind of was like, you know what? This is just getting. This will take too long to remap everything to exactly how I like, because if you use custom, it goes to default custom until you customize it, and I didn't care enough for that I just did not care enough at that point. So I decided not to unmap shoot. So I can still shoot, but I won't because that's the whole challenge. This, by the way, halfway through this mission is when I finally decided to start actually using glitches outside of the triple grenade jump. The triple grenade jump in Truth and Reconciliation that I attempted but failed at. I think the only reason I actually attempted that was because I didn't think I was going to succeed at it. But here, I'm just gonna run past everything, grab the overshield, and when I eventually get to the second half, I'll actually use a speedrun trick in it. It's a trick that I've actually gotten pretty good at, I'd say. I used to be terrible at it, but I practiced quite a bit. It's like one of the least random tricks in the game once you actually know how to execute it. And by I mean, I'm pretty sure it is I'm pretty sure it is literally no RNG involved. It's literally just execution. Kind of like one other trick that I'll be using later. It doesn't have any, like, I don't think it has any luck factor to it, but if it does, it's like negligible because it's mostly just most of it it's execution. Fun lore fact I found out about this section actually. Those two hunters are actually a trap sprung by an elite that I don't remember the name of, and Yap Yap. Who I knew tried killing Master Chief the entire game, but I did not know that they were the ones who put the hunters there.
Located somewhere else on this island.
Apparently they were actually going to jump Master Chief, but their containers they were going to jump out of were locked, so they couldn't get out. This is a fun little lore fact I learned recently.
Mayday! Mayday! Dropship Bravo 22 taking enemy fire! Repeat, we are under heavy fire and are losing altitude!
Understood. We're on our way.
Again, if I go quiet, because I have nothing really left to say, so sorry for that. I know it's going to be commentated, but like that first hour of talking or whatnot was like pretty much an outlier. I normally, well, actually no. If I find a topic I like, I'll talk about it a lot. Why am I pausing here? If I pause, it's either because I'm grabbing a drink, like my coffee, taking care of the dogs, maybe. Maybe I am feeding the dogs here. I don't actually know. Okay, no. I'm curious what I'm pausing for here. I don't remember all my pauses, so I cannot tell you why I'm pausing for all of them. Most of them, it's just a coffee break. Like, most of them, it's just me grabbing my coffee and drinking it. Goodness, why am I paused for so long? Was I feeding the dogs? Maybe. Yep, there's a jump.
Bravo 22 was bringing us.
That's not the speedrun trick. I just like doing that jump. Why am I pausing so often? Bro, it ain't whatever you're doing probably ain't that important. Okay. This is just getting ridiculous. Why were you paused for so long, bro?
For any cargo we can salvage.
There was just no need for that. I don't remember. What was the last topic I was talking about in the last thing? I know I reviewed the footage, but I mostly just reviewed the beginning portion. I did not review anything past the beginning portion, if I'm gonna be entirely honest with y'all. Okay, seriously, what is with the pausing, bro? It ain't that serious.
In the cliff wall. I'll bet the silent cartographer is
Okay.
somewhere inside that facility.
This should be where I do the trick after I get into the actual room itself. Just give it a moment.
The Covenant are putting up a real fight. The cartographer must be here. My analysis indicates that the map room should be at the bottom floor of this facility. Let's keep going inside.
Yep, I kill this guy, I go back, I decide, you know what, I ain't doing all this. Of course I can't shoot, so I can't disable this cutscene unless I, like, had a grenade or something, which I may have, but at the time I definitely didn't think about using a grenade. But yeah, a grenade there absolutely would have, well, at least I think it would have allowed me to skip the cutscene. But we'll just have to deal with it like this.
Area secure.
And boom.
Echo 419 inbound. Somebody order
I love the skip so much because if you get it just right, it feels so good to just jump down this giant chasm and not even take a single bit of damage. Of course, I'm still trying to get used to that second fall there. I've never actually been able to do that without taking damage, even though I know there is a way. I've just not been able to do it. I know, skill issue.
Okay, let's move out. Let's go find the map room that will show us the location of Halo's control center.
Most of the rest of this level is just walking up the tower. You'll see in a second that I, of course, grabbed the camo on my way up. Makes things easier. Yeah, it's definitely more interesting once I start actually using speedrun tricks, you know? For it's just kind of me running straight forward, but at least with the speedrun tricks, I could definitely show off. I was actually kind of considering re-recording this whole thing just so that I could put more speedrun tricks in there. Specifically, the one I just learned, which is the reveal skip in Three Further Get the Spark. I think it's called Reveal Room Skip. Or is it not one of those skip kind of things? And it's just and it's just like Reveal Room Skip Plus. Or something like that. I should probably actually check. But I'll probably do that after I'm done with this. I'm currently playing BTD 6 while reviewing the footage. Doing the boss rush mode currently. Gotta focus my Dartling gunners onto the boss. Oh, watch this. Yep, dies instantly. I love that every single time. And like you walk past the loading trigger, boom, he's just dead. Lovely. What was that? Oh, it's just the wind. Must have been the wind. Yeah, I am doing incredible damage against this thing. I don't know why I was hiding so much. Like, the hunters were not going to kill me. Well, they probably could have, but you never know.
Foehammer, here are coordinates and a flight plan I've worked out.
Cortana, these coordinates are underground.
There we go.
The Covenant did a thorough seismic scan, and my analysis shows that
Sorry,
Halo is
still blame
running
BTD 6.
tunnels, which circle the whole ring.
This one has gotta be one of my favorite tricks. You can't use it in, well, I mean, you can use it in Legendary, but it's ill-advised, you know? Mainly because there's a better trick. But I do really like this trick. If it wasn't for this trick, this would absolutely be like
Our way to the control center from here.
the second longest level in the game, if not the longest, when it comes to like Legendary and solo and whatnot. Like, I'm not gonna have any troubles doing this level on Legendary. I'll probably still use the safer strat, because I won't be able to kill the grunts on Legendary without getting out of the perfect spot. Man, I need to find something to go on a tangent on again. Huh. I guess I could talk about, like,
Interesting.
ideas I'm gonna have for
Patterns are
future.
so
I mean,
natural,
I
not
doubt anyone's actually made it
What
this
if
far
the
in the
Ring's surviving
video,
system is
right?
malfunctioning? Or if the designers wanted the installation to have inclement weather.
I mean, hey, if you have, I feel like you deserve to know some of my, some ideas and plans I have. But first,
I didn't think there were any human forces left on this part of it.
frick. I forgot I died there. I think I died like 6 times or like 3 times. I don't know.
Natural, not artificial.
Oh, I forgot I
wonder if the
died
ring's
there. That's
environment
actually
systems
kind
are
of funny.
malfunctioning, or if the designers wanted the
Anyways, of
installation
course,
not
I have
incorrect.
video ideas based on
This is Fireteam Zulu requesting
your
immediate
guys' comments. I'm going to be doing them challenges like I said I would.
I didn't think there were any
I want to live stream them though, so I'm gonna wait till
Fireteam Zulu, this
is it
Cortana.
March?
Hold
I think
position.
is
We're
March
on
the
our
third
way.
month? I think March is the third month, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till March to start live streaming those challenges. That way I can get some videos up and running and I won't have to stream to nobody. Of course, it probably is still gonna be streaming to nobody, but hey. At least with some videos on the board. I have a good chance, you know?
Weather patterns here seem natural, not artificial. I wonder if the ring's environment systems are malfunctioning.
Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be streaming the challenges that were given to me.
This is Fireteam Zulu requesting immediate
I am also going to... I'm going to play Deltarune Chapter 2. I promise that. It's the thing I'm going to do after I'm finally done with the Dishonored video. Which will probably come out at the same time this one does, honestly. Just on, you know, both separate channels. Trying to make the Dishonored video 40 minutes long. Because my current thing is like 20 minutes, and it's just not a satisfying synopsis. It was like, it's just kind of like, I did this, then I did this, then I did this. Like, I need to give reasonings for stuff I do. So I'm still working on that. I have most of the voiceovers done though, so that's nice.
I didn't think there were any human forces left.
Now,
Oh,
yeah. I want to actually start recording some, fan games, right? Specifically, Undertale fan games, EXE games, and Friday Night Funkin' fan mods, you know? Mainly because I have an interest in, like, those things, which is unfortunate, because those are often the communities, like, the communities are good, okay? I'm not going to pretend like they aren't good, but they're the communities that often get talked about for having some big stinkers. We'll say that, big stinkers. Man, I died way more on this trick than I thought I did. But yeah, it's unfortunate because, yeah, those communities have had some big stinkers in the past, but the rest of the community is great. How many die on this? The rest of the community is great. So I do want to play and record those. I actually specifically want to do the Friday Night Funkin' and the Undertale fan game ones because I feel like people are overhyping how difficult they are. Now, don't get me wrong, they look difficult, but I feel like people are overhyping how difficult. People will, like, whenever they see a slightly difficult attack, they'll be like, Undertale fan game? And it's like, that doesn't seem that hard. You just gotta go, like, in a certain, you just gotta go in a certain pattern that's, like, easy replicatable. I think what was I doing there? Probably drinking coffee. Maybe trying to remember where to jump. I honestly don't know. I think it's funny because I don't remember any of the reasons for any of these pauses, so I'm trying to decipher why I paused in specific places. Most commonly, it's going to be coffee break or dog's sake, but if it's because of I'm like feeding or taking care of the dogs, it's likely that they're going to be longer pauses. What was that? Anyways, sorry about that. Specifically, I think once I'm done with Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2 and the Snowgrave route, I'm going to first of all, record my first Evil Within playthrough, which will also be going up on this channel. It's not going to be... I don't think I'm gonna... I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna make it as long as the first video. I'm definitely gonna talk about the interesting parts, but I don't think I'll talk about the lore as much as I will the Dishonored video. And then I'm going to, of course, after the Evil Within playthrough, I'm going to record myself playing some fan games. I don't know which ones to do first, though. I was thinking about it, and I'm not entirely certain. I'm thinking about... You know what? Maybe Undertale Yellow. Undertale Yellow would be a good first one, yeah? I feel like it would. I mean, I wouldn't be playing it blind. I'm pretty sure I know most fan games at this point, but it would be playing it, and I'll be able to disprove to people that Martlet and Soroba were not difficult. Like, is the game harder than Undertale? Yes. Is Martlet harder than Sans? No, absolutely not. People say that she was, but like anyone who said that often took them like an hour to beat her. Meanwhile, it probably took them like 5 times as much to beat Sans. I don't think people realize now, but like Sans is still difficult. He doesn't become easy over the years. People have just gotten better at him. The same thing's gonna happen with Martlet. Heck, Martlet got a hit list video the day after I think it was the day or the week after the game was released. Sans didn't get a hit list video until like a month after the game released. Because he was so difficult. Man, I really don't have anything else to say. I guess I could talk more about future plans. I've got this Google Doc that contains like gaming challenges and games I want to 100% right now. It's a long list, and each one I'm gonna make a video about. Oh, so I'm definitely not short for content. Yeah, like I'm certainly not sure how I actually want to take this channel direction. You know, I don't know how I want to direct everything. Like, do I do it more Johnny and Walgug style? Do I do it more Small Ant Point Crow style? Do I do it sandwiches style? You know? I'm not sure what kind of style I want to go with when it comes to making videos. I'm kind of going with it right now. Do I want it to be more story-based, more gameplay-based? Do I want to summarize everything? Do I want to just show people everything? Like, what do I do? Right? It's kind of something I've been thinking. And I just don't know... I don't know how I want to do content. I'm trying to think of... I'm just trying to think of how, like, what do I do, right? I could go, because I want to go sandwiches style, right? A mix of sandwiches plus, Shawnee and Walgug, but I'm not nearly at the skill for that yet. Mainly because I'm not good enough in my editing software to do these fancy little edits. I'm practicing, that's for sure, but I feel kind of pressured to get a video out, so I don't feel like I'm getting as much practice as I could be. Oh, little bridge skip here, by the way. This one's something you could do with like 30 seconds of practice. I did it on my first ever legendary run. It's just so easy to do. most of my commentary has not even been about the game, but like I just wanted to chat since you made it this far in the video. I feel like I can talk to you about future plans and stuff like that. I wanna hire an editor, but like I don't have the money for that. I seriously don't. I'm not making any money. I'm not getting any money from YouTube currently. So I'm just waiting really for not waiting. I'm just kind of working on the videos, trying to make them good. I just don't know who, like I don't even know who I'd hire for an editor, right? Sorry, this kind of turned into a venting thing, huh? I guess I'm not really venting. It's just me talking about how I don't exactly know what actually I'm doing. I'm mostly kind of going with the flow, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. But I mean, I know what I want to do much, much later. Like, I know how I want things to go much later. But right now, in this moment, I don't know how I don't know what I'm doing for early. Like, I'm thinking like late in my channel history. But I need to currently be thinking about early in my channel history. I need to work on the Dishonored video. I need to work on this video. I need to work on a lot, you know? Come on. I think this is the moment when I stopped. Never mind. Really? Come on. I thought this was the moment when I stopped skipping cutscenes. Okay, now, I want to be known, I knew about the reveal room skip before I did this, right? But I wanted to know if it would skip, like, could I kill all the flood with melee? The answer is obvious, but I just wanted to make sure, you know? I wish I did a speedrun skip, though, because
The last transmission from the captain's dropship was from this area. That was over 12 hours ago. When you locate Captain
I just wanted to be this as quick as possible.
Stop turning me into one of those! Get away from me! Find your own hiding place. The monsters are everywhere! Play dead. That's what I did. Play dead. They took the live one. Thank God you're here. We've been lost out here for hours. After we lost contact with the rest of the mission, we headed to the Arbor point, and then these things, ambushed. Got us out of here.
There's a large tower a few hundred meters from your current position. Find a way above the fog and foliage canopy, and I can move in and pick you up.
Greetings. I am the monitor of Installation 04. I am 343 Guilty Spark. Someone has released the flood. My function is to prevent it from leaving this installation, but I require your assistance. Come, this way.
Chief, I've lost your signal. Where'd you go? Chief! Chief!
We are near the index chamber. Follow me. The energy field above us contains the index. We must get up there. The security doors have sealed automatically. I will go access the override to open it. Please follow closely. This corridor is perfect. Puzzling. You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood, despite the containment protocols. The flood must not. Sentinels will supplement your combat systems. But I suggest you upgrade to at least a Class 12 combat skin. Your current model movement stands as a Class 2, which is ill-suited for this kind of work. Pardon me, a plasma conduit breach in... Flood activity has caused a failure in a drone control subsystem. I must reset the backup unit. Please continue on. I will rejoin you when I've completed my task. Sentinels can use their weapons to manage the flood only for a short time. Speed is of the essence. Please wait here. It can serve you well when the flood begins to roll. The installation was well conceived. It is surely the only way to end the flood threat. One would conjecture that the other species currently on the installation is responsible for releasing the flood. They seem most persistent in their attempts to access restricted areas. Naturally, the flood is simply too dangerous to release, and mass sterilization protocols may again need to be enacted. Of course, samples will. The installation was specifically built to study and contain the flood. Their survival as a race was dependent upon it. I am grateful to see that some of them survived to reproduce. I will deactivate the security lock. Wait here. Please stay close. Time is short. Flood are already hard at work repairing your vessel. Its parasitic nature belies the Flood's intelligence. The energy barrier surrounding the Index will deactivate when we reach the ground floor. You may now retrieve the Index. Protocol requires that I take possession of the Index for transport. Your organic form renders you vulnerable to infection. The Index must not fall into the hands of the Flood before we reach the control room and activate the installation. The Flood is spreading. We must hurry. Which means that any organism with sufficient mass and cognitive capability is a potential vector. Is something wrong?
No, nothing.
Splendid, shall we?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Unfortunately, my usefulness to this particular endeavor has come to an end. Protocol does not allow units with my classification to perform a task as important as the reunification of the Index with the core. That final step is reserved for you, Reclaimer. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, really?
Cortana.
I've spent the last 12 hours cooped up in here watching you toady about, helping that thing get set to slit our throats.
Hold on now. He's a friend.
Oh, I didn't realize. He's your pal, is he? Your chum? Do you have any idea what that bastard almost made you do?
Yes. Activate Halo's defenses and destroy the Flood, which is why we brought the Index to the control center.
You mean this?
A construct in the core? That is absolutely unacceptable.
Sod off!
What impertinence! I shall purge you at once!
You sure that's a good idea?
How dare you? I'll...
Do what? I have the Index. You can just float and sputter.
Enough! The Flood is spreading. If we activate Halo's defenses, we can wipe them out.
You have no idea how this ring works, do you? Why the Forerunners built it? Halo doesn't kill Flood. It kills their food. Humans, Covenant, whatever. We're all equally edible. The only way to stop the Flood is to starve them to death. And that's exactly what Halo is designed to do. Wipe the galaxy clean of all sentient life. You don't believe me? Ask him.
Is it true?
More or less. Technically, this installation's pulse has a maximum effective radius of 25,000 light years. But once the others follow suit, this galaxy will be quite devoid of life. Or at least any life with sufficient biomass to sustain the flood. But you already knew that. I mean, how couldn't you?
Left out that little detail, did he?
We have followed outbreak containment procedure to the letter. You were with me each step of the way as we managed this crisis.
Chief, I'm picking up movement.
Why would you hesitate to do what you've already done?
We need to go. Right now.
Last time you asked me, if it were my choice, would I do it? Having had considerable time to ponder your query, my answer has not changed. There is no choice. We must activate the ring.
Get us out of here.
If you are unwilling to help, I will simply find another. Still, I must have the index. Give your construct to me, or I will be forced to take her from you.
That's not going to happen.
So be it. Save his head. Dispose of the rest.
Look out! We can't let the Monitor activate Halo. We have to stop him. We have to destroy Halo. According to my analysis of the available data, I believe the best course of action is somewhat risky. An explosion of sufficient size will help destabilize the ring, and will cut through a number of primary systems. We need to trigger a detonation on a large scale, however. A starship's fusion reactors going critical would do the job. I'm going to search what's left of the Covenant BattleNet and see if I can locate the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. If the ship's fusion reactors are still relatively intact, we can use them to destroy Halo. I haven't located the crash site yet, but we need to buy some time, in case the Monitor or his Sentinels find a way to activate Halo's final weapon without the index. The nav point marks our target. The machinery in these canyons are Halo's primary firing mechanisms. They consist of 3 phase pulse generators that amplify Halo's signal and allow it to fire deep into space. The power levels are enormous. I can't even begin to calculate the pulse's range. So, if we damage or destroy these generators, the Monitor will need to repair them before Halo can be used. That should buy us some time. That's the pulse generator. The EMP blast. Objective accomplished. The pulse generator has overloaded. Scanning. The generator's central core is offline. Well done. I'm marking the location of the nearest pulse generator with a nav point. We need to move in and neutralize the device. Wait, we should commandeer one of those Banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time. Is located in the adjacent canyon. Move out and I'll mark the target with a nav point when we get closer. Head through that door. That's the way to the next canyon. take care of the next pulse generator. Overloaded. One more to go. Generator overloaded. One more to go. I've located the Pillar of Autumn. She put down 1,200 kilometers upspin. Energy readings show her fusion reactors are still powered up. That tunnel leads to the next section of canyon. The final pulse generator we need to destroy is through there. Final target neutralized. Let's get out of here. The Covenant network is absolute chaos. From what I've been able to piece together, their leadership ordered all ships to abandon Halo when they found the Flood, but they were too late. The Flood overwhelmed this cruiser and disabled it. The Covenant are terrified the Flood will repair the ship and use it to escape from Halo. They've sent in a strike team to neutralize the Flood and repair the ship for immediate departure. I've got a good lock on Captain Key's CNI transponder signal. He's alive, and the implants are intact. There's some interference from the cruiser's damaged reactor. I'll bring us in as close as I can. Oh, I see. The coordinate data needs to be... Right. Sorry.
Don't be a fool. Leave me.
Captain? Captain? I've lost him. Analyzing damage. Let's get out of here and find another way back aboard the ship. We should head this way, towards the ship's gravity lift. Let's get out of here and find another way back aboard the ship. We should head this way, towards the ship's gravity lift. gravity lift. It's still operational. That's our way back in. The crash did more damage than I suspected. Analyzing. Coolant leakage rate is significant. The ship's reactor should already have gone critical. We should be able to get into the ship's control room from here. The Covenant BattleNet is a mess. I can't access the ship's schematics. My records indicate that a shuttle bay should be here. Look, in the corners. The Flood are gathering bodies. Looks like another shuttle bay. We should be able to reach the control room from the 3rd level.
I gave you an order, soldier. Now pull out!
He's delirious. In pain. We have to find him. Control room should be this way. No human life signs detected. The captain, he's one of them. We can't let the flood get off this ring. You know what he'd expect. What he'd want us to do. It's done. I have the code. We should go. We need to get back to the Pillar of Autumn. Let's go back to the shuttle bay and find a ride. Perfect. Grab one of the escort banshees and we'll use it to return to the Pillar of Autumn. This thing is falling apart!
It'll hold.
We're not gonna make it!
We'll make it.
Pull up! Pull up! You did that on purpose, didn't you? We need to get to the bridge. From there, we can use the captain's neural implants to initiate an overload of the ship's fusion engines. The explosion should damage enough systems below it to destroy the ring. We made it. Let's get to work. I need you to upload me into the control systems. The terminal is located next to the main view screen. I leave home for a few days and look what happens. This won't take long. There. That should give us enough time to make it to a lifeboat and put some distance between ourselves and Halo before the detonation.
I'm afraid that's out of the question, really.
Oh, hell.
Ridiculous! That you would imbue a warship's AI with such a wealth of knowledge? Weren't you worried it might be captured? Or destroyed?
He's in my data arrays, a local tap.
You can't imagine how exciting this is! To have a record of all of our lost time! Human history, is it? Fascinating. Oh, how I will enjoy every moment of its categorization! To think that you would destroy this installation as well as this record! I am shocked. Almost too shocked for words.
He stopped the self-destruct sequence.
Why do you continue to fight us, Reclaimer? You cannot win! Give us the construct, and I will endeavor to make your death relatively painless and...
At least I still have control over the comm channels.
Where is he?
I'm detecting taps throughout the ship. Sentinels, most likely. As for the monitor, he's in engineering. He must be trying to take the core offline. Even if I could get the countdown restarted, I don't know what to do.
How much firepower would you need to crack one of the engine's shields?
Not much. A well-placed grenade, perhaps, but why? Okay, I'm coming with you. Chief, Sentinels! The ship was heavily damaged when it crashed. Head to the cryo chamber. You should be able to get to the engine room through there. Engine room located. We're here. Alert! The monitor has disabled all command access. We can't restart the countdown. The only remaining option is to detonate the ship's fusion reactors. That should do enough damage to destroy Halo. Don't worry, I have access to all of the reactor schematics and procedures. I'll walk you through it. First, we need to pull back the exhaust couplings. That will expose a shaft that leads to the primary fusion drive core.
Please, surrender the construct, and I will endeavor to make the necessary repairs as quickly as possible.
Good! Step 1 complete. We have a straight shot into the fusion reactor. We need a catalyst explosion to destabilize the magnetic containment field surrounding the fusion cells. Use an explosive. I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run out of explosives, there is an armory station located near the enemy means entrance. Analyzing. Fusion reactor number 1 destabilizing. Use explosives on the other 3 reactors. That should be enough to trigger a wildcat explosion of the engines.
Fire perhaps did.
Keep it up. Only one more fusion reactor to go.
Why do you continue to resist our authority? compromised. Surrender the construct to me, or I will be forced to take you offline permanently.
That did it! The engine's gone critical. Based on the current rate of decay, we should have 15 minutes to get off the ship. We don't have much time. We should move outside and signal for evac. Accessing schematics. There's a service lift at the top of the engine room. It leads to a Class 7 service corridor that runs along the ship's dorsal structure. Hurry!
Cortana to Echo 419. Come in, Echo 419.
Roger, Cortana. I read you 5 by 5.
The Pillar of Autumn's engines are going critical, Fohammer. Request immediate extraction. Approach the crash site and be ready. Cortana to Echo 419. Come in, Echo 419.
Roger, Cortana. I read you 5 by 5.
The Pillar of Autumn's engines are going critical, Fohammer. Request immediate extraction. Approach the crash site and be ready to pick us up at External Access Junction 4C as soon as you get my signal.
Affirmative. Echo 419 going on station. Echo 419 to Cortana. Things are getting noisy down there. Everything okay?
Negative. We have a Wildcat destabilization of the ship's fusion core. The engines must have sustained more damage than we thought.
Analyzing. You have 6 minutes before the fusion drives detonate. We need to evac now! Activating final countdown timer. When it reaches 0, the engines will detonate. The explosion will generate a temperature of almost 100 million degrees. Don't keep your clothes. Wait, stop. This is where Foehammer is coming to pick us up. Hold position here.
Cortana to Echo 419. 2 Covenant Banshees are approaching on your 6. Evade. Say again, evade. I'm hit. Mayday. Mayday. There's one person to shot to hell. I can't hold her. I can't hold her.
Echo 419! She's gone. Calculating alternate escape route. Inventory shows 1 longsword fighter is still docked in Launch Bay 7. If we move now, we can make it. Up ahead, there's a gap in the trench. At top speed, we should be able to clear it. Aboard now! Cutting it close.
Here we go.
Shut them down. We'll need them later. Fancy a look?
Did anyone else make it?
Scanning. Just dust and echoes. We're all that's left. We did what we had to do for Earth. An entire Covenant armada obliterated, and the Flood. We had no choice. Halo. It's finished.
No. I think we're just getting started.